Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world, and welcome to today's free live sprint session. We've only got 30 minutes together today, and in these next 30 minutes, we're going to break down exactly what you need to do to implement a commission-based only setter and closer in your business, so you are making minimum 30k months every single month. It is such an achievable, I'm just sitting and working outside today, it's just getting a little windy. It is such an achievable and really simple process to implement in your business, but you must follow a proven system. So if you're here live, comment, let me know. If you're here on replay, as always, hashtag replay and ask me any questions at all. So we want to look at three different pillars, three different elements when it comes to creating minimum 30k months. The very first thing I want you to really focus on is your audience. Now, I talk about this day in, day out, but as soon as our clients that come and work with us inside multiple six figures in 6 months, and they tweak and they really niche their audience to a much smaller audience, they start getting sales so much quicker, like literally within the first 48 hours. Your audience needs you to lean in and whisper the right words at the right time in the right ear, instead of just shouting from the rooftops and hoping that everyone will want to buy the offer. There is not a day that goes by where a new client works with me and says to my team and I, my offer is for any man in the world, or my offer is for any woman in the world. It's about articulating to your target audience better than anybody else what that pain point, that struggle is that they're experiencing, and how your product, service, or offer can be the solution to that. People are not going to buy just one module in your course or one strategy session with you. They want a whole transformation. They want an end result. And that can look like milestones, or it can look like one big end result. I'll give you a perfect example for our multiple six figures in 6 months. Within the first 5 days, we work with our clients to completely change their target audience, change their Godfather offer, and make sure that their offer is speaking directly to their target audience. Hi, beautiful Charmaine. I sent you an email this morning. Please let me know when we can arrange our chat. Hi, Ali. Lovely to have you here. Alison, Ingrid, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. If you are watching on replay, please hashtag replay. What I want you to really understand is your audience and your offer must come together in a way that you are really showing your audience what that end result looks like. And as I was saying, with the multiple six figures in 6 months, you've got those first few, literally the first day where you're really going ahead and creating this crazy, juicy, irresistible offer that's enabling your audience to get a transformation. That's what people are paying for. And if they can do that in a shorter time period, like I've been doing this for 25 years, and none of my clients want to even spend 25 months working on getting their business to a minimum 30k every single month consistently. They want to do it in a few days, maximum a few weeks, and really build that automated system. But until you're speaking to your audience in a way that they can see those milestones, those transformations, so the first 5 days, changing your offer, perhaps changing your audience, or starting completely from scratch, which lots of our clients do if they're not making 30k months. And then ensuring that you have a system in place that you can just keep generating clients. And at the end of the 6 months, having a system completely built that's automated, enabling you to get those 30k minimum months. That's a transformation. It's not a strategy session with me. It's not jumping on one of our masterclasses. It's not downloading one of our files. It's about the end result. My clients are saying, Victoria, in 6 months' time, I want to have a multiple six-figure business that's automated, so I'm only working 3 or 4 days maximum a week, And in the first week of working with you, I want your world-class copywriters to completely either craft it from scratch or tweak it, help me with my audience, and help me get those first, sales, that first, 5 sales at 5K in 5 days. That's the milestone transformation with the big transformation at the end, having that automated system. You're not going to build a multiple 6-figure business in a weekend, and I see it all over social media that's achievable. I do call bullshit on that, because you need to put systems and processes in place, and you really need to have that offer that is just crazy irresistible. So what I want to talk to you now, and I know that we're on a sprint masterclass today, we do want to look at that target audience, the Godfather offer, but what I really want you to consider today is looking at implementing a commission-based only setup and or closer in your business. This is going to ensure that you are more focused on the profit generating tasks and activities in your business, and it's also going to enable you to be making money while you're not working, which literally is the dream as a business owner. Instead of every time you're working, you're always in front of your computer, you're hustling, why not have an automated system that enables you just to bring in that revenue, that profit consistently? So having a setup and or a closer is the biggest game changer you can do to get you from exactly where you are now to minimum 30K months every single month. Now, a setter is going to set appointments for either you or for your closer. A lot of our clients are just sort of getting to that 10, 15K mark a month, so they are using a setter and a closer as the one person. And I've got some notes in front of me with one of our absolutely incredibly talented new clients, Luann. Luann has a very specific target audience. It's chiropractors who want to create a membership platform for their business that sells their own products, that sells their own classes like stretch classes, etc. in the next 21 days. So a chiropractor that wants to have a membership platform ready to go in 21 days, they don't want to spend 6 months building it out, that's bringing the chiropractor, their business, money in consistently from this membership platform. Luann was doing membership platforms for anyone in the world. It just wasn't working. She was charging $1,999, so 2K. She was selling one a month, if that. Started working with us around 3.5 weeks ago. We've changed her audience, we've dialed it in. Her husband is actually a chiropractor. That was one of the reasons we went with this niche, because she knows it quite well. And what she did was she created this incredibly irresistible Godfather offer with our copywriting team that showed chiropractors, her audience, how it would be if they could have this membership platform ready to go in 21 days. And then they were starting to generate sales from it quite quickly. She did work with 3 different chiropractors and did this for free, so she could have social proof. She didn't want to even wait the 21 days for people to pay. She wanted 3 examples that she could show people straight away. And we changed her offer from $1,999 to a 10K package, $10,000 US. Now, I want you to just to consider this for a moment, and this is probably one of the biggest misconceptions that I see. When people come and work with us, especially in this very high-end, very deep supported one-on-one 6-month, multiple figures in 6-month program, which is a one-on-one coaching and mentoring package with me, they are selling, $97 offers, $27 offers, maybe a $1,999, a 2K offer, a 500K offer. But what's happening is their audience is not seeing the value. They're not seeing the value in what that looks like for them. I've got one client, Camilla, and she's an interior designer. She helps her audience, specifically women, specifically in Sydney, that are renovating. She had a $27 offer. She was selling maybe 1 or 2, not even a month. We've changed her offer completely because these women are renovating their house, so they've got a budget. And what Camilla helps them with is she helps them with their interior design. So she's actually the interior designer in your pocket, which is what we've called it. And she's gone ahead and changed that offer to now a 6.5K offer. And she's selling at least 4 every single week. She does a live masterclass on a Friday, No paid ads, it's all organic at this stage. We are going to, probably in about April, look at going with paid ads with her so she can really drive those sales up even more, and she's using a setter and closer to make that happen. This is all possible for you, but you really need to just follow this step by step by step by step. There's a proven process to follow. Instead of trying to do everything, just get rid of all the clutter, get rid of those $27.97, even those 2K offers, and create something that is so juicy and so irresistible to your audience that it gets them that transformation that I keep talking about, and they're more than happy to pay for that. The lower price point, people are very skeptical. That whole belief of, is it too good to be true, definitely comes into play. So what I want you to think about now is I want to give you the example of Luann, who I mentioned. I've just got notes in front of me because I don't want to give you any wrong information. So she specifically helps chiropractors who want to create a membership platform, a paid membership platform that is bringing consistent profit into their business, because with a chiropractor, it is very much trading time for money. Let me just welcome some new people. Hi, Melissa. But what if your audience is wrong? If your audience is wrong, Melissa, then you're never going to get to minimum 30K months. You're not even going to start selling. Can you just let me know a little bit more about who your audience is at the moment, Melissa? I'd love to help you with that. If your audience is not so dialed in that every time you speak to them, they feel like you're actually joining the conversation they're having in their mind right now, and they feel like you're speaking directly to them, they're never going to buy. I mean, that whole know, like, and trust is so important, but people buy from people and they need that connection. They need to feel like, okay, I've tried to lose weight. I've tried to be more productive. I've tried to be a better parent, partner, but nothing's working. And this person's offer, sure, it might be 10K, but this person can actually help me get that transformation. So if your audience is off and it's not so dialed in that those people feel like you're speaking to them, you're going to make a few sales here and there, but there is no leverage to scale. You need to have your audience so dialed in, Melissa. You need to have your Godfather offer incredibly irresistible. It is just giving them so much, so many benefits. Like I say this every day, features tell, benefits sell. We want to highlight the benefits. What are people getting from you? They're not just, coming and buying a course from you. They want a transformation. Just think of how many $27.97 offers you've bought off Facebook and you've bought off Instagram. Some of them are still on our laptop and phone. We haven't even opened them yet, but if we're paying 2, 5, 10, 15, 25K, we're listening. Absolutely. A spiritual coach, beautiful. They are dialed in. You get engagement. Well, if you're doing that, your offer and your core messaging, if you're not really selling every single day, your core messaging and your offer is completely off. Melissa, if you'd like to send me your offer on Facebook through Messenger after today's session, I'm more than happy to go through it, give you some recommendations, give you some tweaks, because it needs to just be a no-brainer. I want you to go ahead and do something like this, a sprint masterclass, or do a webinar, or do some kind of beautiful nurturing, training with your audience. And as you're speaking, you're already getting messages saying, how do I work with you? How can I pay for this? Because your offer is just going to be so irresistible that they would feel stupid saying no. What's your price point, Melissa? How much are you charging for your offer? I'd love to know. But definitely, as soon as the call's over, I think I've got about 10 or 15 minutes until my next session. I'd be really happy to go through that for you. So let's talk a little bit more about Luann so you can actually see how this is possible for you. First of all, what she did was she changed that audience from shouting to the masses to dialing into chiropractors, super dialed in. She created a post that was literally a question, just asking chiropractors, no paid ad. This was on Facebook and Instagram, obviously hashtags directed more traffic there. And just this week, we've now integrated LinkedIn into her organic strategy. She messaged that. Within the first 2 hours, she had, I think it was like 56 or 57 responses of chiropractors, her exact audience, because she shared that. No worries, Melissa, I'd love to chat to you on private message. she had to share that, message. And those chiropractors are like, that's me. She is speaking directly to me. Luann is talking directly to me. She wants to help me build this platform that's bringing in consistent membership subscriptions every single month. Instead of just doing a small offer, as I said, it was a 10K offer. And instead of Luann then answering every single question, we introduced her to Delilah, who's one of our incredible setters and closers. She's commission-based only, as all of the setters and closers are that we work with inside the VG Global Group. Reason being, they are hustlers. They're going to hustle hard for that commission. So you could be doing, other work and focusing on your profit-generating tasks and activities to really scale your business. If you're not working, you could be out at the beach. You could be taking the dog for a walk, out for, cocktails with your girlfriend, out for dinner with your partner, and you've got someone that is working for you inside the business. There's no base salary. You're not paying them anything. They only get paid if you make the sale. This is probably one of the biggest game changers that we do inside the multiple six figures in 6 months, because every business owner just tries to do it all on your own, and you can't. You physically cannot, or mentally, do it all on your own. You need to be outsourcing and delegating your setting and closing. So for Luann, Luann will probably watch this, and I'm apologising for calling you Leanne. I had a call with one of my beautiful clients, Leanne, just before I jumped on this session, so huge apologies for Luann. So she had those messages. Delilah reached out to every single one of them individually and started what we call front loading. So she started having a conversation with these chiropractors, finding out a little bit about their pain point, like how much did they actually want this. Almost every single, and I've got all the screenshots, Delilah was sending them through to me, almost every single conversation came around to the chiropractor wanting to stop trading time for money and wanting to have a membership platform that could bring them in consistent income every single month, so a subscription based. So they weren't just working time for money, they were making money while they were, doing their sessions, while they were at the gym, while they were at the movies, while they were sleeping. So there was a very high need to solve this problem that they were experiencing, trading time for money. So within 2 days, Delilah had closed 7 of those people, the 56, let's say 57 people, 7 of them at 10K each. We had no payment plans for this offer. It was 10K pay in full only. And Delilah made 10% commission on that. Now you can do 2 things. You can have a setter and a closer as 2 different people, which a lot of our clients do. Or if you're kind of just starting out and you think that it might be better just to have that one form of communication, you can have the setter and closer in one. And this person is following up from your post. So you could do a post very similar to what Luann did, where she was sharing a question. Is this something you want? Chiropractors, calling out who you're speaking to. If she had just done this and asked anybody, there's no way she would have got 56, 57 responses. She might have got 2 or 3. Because people that aren't chiropractors are not going to answer. They're not interested. But the people that are, they're going to, listen. They're going to say, okay, this person is speaking directly to me. I need to stop trading time for money. I don't want to be working, 6 or 7 days a week. I'd love to have this membership platform where I can film a few classes, I can share our products, I can do some really great mindset work, whatever it might be, and I can just be selling that consistently. So 70K, obviously minus the 10% of Delilah's commission. And what's so fabulous is Luann actually went away for the weekend, or for the 2 days with her husband. She's got 3 children. They went away, and these sales were coming in without her doing anything. She was with her family. So the 10K was helping the chiropractors, like literally walking them through step by step what they needed to do to launch their membership platform in the 21 days, what kind of content to include. She worked on different pricing strategies, and these chiropractors are busy. They wanted this done quickly, they wanted it launched quickly, and they didn't want to have to do the research and spend lots of time. She even shared with them the third-party software that she personally uses, so the membership platform could get built super quickly in 21 days. That is a transformation. So these chiropractors have gone from trading time to money within 21 days, having a membership platform launched and making sales, generating sales. And it was a 10K package, pay in full, 7 sold in that time period. This is something you can do if you get those first 2 parts of the process down pat. Your target audience so incredibly dialed in that they feel like you're speaking directly to them and that you've literally created this offer for them. Like, I have people that join our multiple 6 figures in 6 months and say to me, I feel like you created this offer for me. They literally will say to me, I need the one-on-one, I need the custom help. I don't want to just join another group program and, you know, just be that cookie cutter. I need to know that you can help me with my business, because every single one of you is different. I love online programs, I love online courses, but if you're truly looking to build a multiple six figure business in 6 months, you need everything custom. It needs to be for you, not for anybody else. You don't need to be attending masterclasses and, you know, be downloading files that everyone inside the group's getting. There is a place for that, but if you are at that point of I'm done playing, I'm done hustling, I want to get off the roller coaster, I want to get off the feast and famine, and I want to know that every single month I'm making minimum 30, 40, 50K every single month in my business. That's when you stop playing small and you create the most insane Godfather offer that is a no-brainer to your audience. Your audience feels like you have created it personally for them. That's the magic. If that's the secret sauce, if you can do that, your sales are just going to be like boom, boom, boom. Your stripes just going off. Boom, boom, boom. 2K here, 2K here. I didn't upsell, 5K here. This is possible for you if you can get that audience and Godfather offer so dialed in. Then work with a setter and or closer. The setter's going to help do a few things. One, do that front loading, like really find out more about your audience. Find out if your offer is right for them. They are really pre-qualifying. Like, I really don't think if you want to have a multiple 6-figure business that you should be jumping on calls, strategy sessions with your, not strategy sessions, sales calls with your audience. You then should be doing the work with your audience and, you know, working more on the profit generating tasks and activities, creating masterclasses, creating webinars, creating and curating content that speaks directly to your audience. Imagine doing a class like this, 30 minutes. At the end of the session, you know, you wrap it up, you give people an option to work with you throughout the next day, because obviously not everyone watches live, especially if you've done what I've done today. No paid ads, just jump on because I just want to help my audience as much as possible, make impact, create freedom, make money for themselves and their loved ones. And then over the next 24 hours, these messages are coming in asking some questions, wanting to find out a little bit more. And then you've got someone that's in your Facebook Messenger or in your Instagram answering these people for you and closing. So suddenly you'll have someone like Delilah messaging you and being like, oh, Melissa, I've just closed 2 packages at 5K each. And remember, your setters and closers are commission-based only, so they're only getting paid if they make the sale. So these people will work very hard to get pre-qualified leads for you. And a lot of the setters that we work with also, and if you come and work with me for the next 6 months in this program, we'll introduce you to, you know, setters and closers that you can utilize. These setters will be doing lead generation for you as well. So they will be out there reaching out. Like, one of our setters specializes in LinkedIn through Sales Navigator. So she works specifically in the real estate niche. She helps our clients that are in the real estate niche. She reaches out specifically in Sales Nav, starts conversations, makes it as organic as possible, finds out if that's a pre-qualified lead, if that's someone that her client could actually help, and then closes for you. The setter and closer is one of the biggest game changers to get you to multiple 6 figures quite quickly. So you will have that setter that is setting appointments, that's front loading, that's having those conversations based on your content that you've shared. And if you've got an amazing setter They'll be hustling for you. They'll be out there driving leads. They'll be sharing your content. People often say to me, is it like an affiliate? I always say no, purely because affiliate marketing, the person doesn't often know who that person is, but your setter will be someone representing you. Like, I would never recommend you do what a lot of people do, and they have your setters interacting as you on Facebook Messenger or Instagram. Everything that I do, I believe in with business, it's got to be authentic, it's got to be transparent, it's got to be real, it's got to be honest. Why start a conversation and a relationship off with a lie? Be honest. This is my new setter, and I even say, if you've got questions specifically for me, let me know that you want, to speak to me, that this is a personal conversation, and that's completely fine, but be just 1,000% transparent with everything that you do inside business. There is so much bullshit and so much noise online, and if you can just cut through that noise as your true authentic self and create an offer that's helping people and making impact, giving you an opportunity to only work 2, 3 or 4 days and then still be making minimum 30K packages, to me it's like a no-brainer. Like I literally say to my clients who are like umming and ahhing, because if you've worked with me before, you know that there is no sales process. I don't even like using the word sales, it's just serving. If you want to get to multiple 6 figures in 6 months, this is the offer, this is the price point. Like, I don't hide prices, you don't have to get on a call to find out, which a lot of people do, and it's super frustrating. Do you really want to jump on a 30-minute call where people are going to help you? You know it's a pitch, you know they're going to try and sell something to you, and you don't get to the end and suddenly they're like, oh yeah, it's $5,000 or it's $8,000. I get their mindset that they really want to sell the benefits and make people really understand, but for me it's like, this is the result you can get in 6 months. You've got to pay to play. Like, you've got to make a transaction to make a transformation. It goes without saying, there must be a transaction to get a transformation. People don't value free. People don't value your time. They need to pay to play, and then they will show up. And if they've just paid $27 or $97 or even $500, they're not that invested. That's why I love, and it's not even the right word, high ticket. That's why I love high transformation transactions. You're helping them get a really great transformation in their life, in their business, whatever it might be. They are happy to pay for that, especially if you can get it done in 21 days or 30 days or 3 months or 6 months. I really want this for you, because I just see so many entrepreneurs and business owners just struggling, doing the same thing every single day. And they're like getting all the freebies that come in. Like, I've got a beautiful, lovely lady who's in my community. She's not a client. Her name is Philomena, and we actually call her Freebie Philomena. She calls it this herself. She comes to all the classes, she watches all the replays, she emails at least once a week, she sends me a private message on Facebook at least once a week. She sells about $2,000 worth of her products, her digital products, every single month. And she loves all the process, but she doesn't know how to put all the pieces together. And she's just doing so much. She's like that freebie squirrel trying all the new things, and just nothing sticks. If you're serious about getting to 6 figures in 6 months, if you're serious about getting 5 high transformational ticket sales in the next 5 days by retweaking your offer and your target audience, and you need to come in with such an open mind, because you might have this big audience, and we're just going to dial it in so much so that when you speak to them, they feel like you've created this irresistible offer for them, and that's when the transaction takes place. So you're going to be finding yourself having this, let's say a $5,000 offer, selling 5 of those, in the next 30 days, in the next 10 days, often in the next 5 days. If you're really committed to investing in yourself, investing in your business, getting off that roller coaster and just following the step-by-step connection process. Our signature process, it's 20 years plus old, it's the connection process, and it takes you from exactly where you are now to multiple 6 figures in 6 months by creating one incredibly irresistible offer, having an audience that is so dialed in that they're ready to buy because they feel like you've created this offer for them. And it's all about transformation. You're helping them solve a pain point, a problem in their life. And you've got that game changer, setter and or closer who's working for you, commission based only. So you're working on the profit generating tasks and activities in your business so you can scale. And the best part about it all is we just remove all the clutter. You're going to do less than you've ever done before in your business. You're going to stop Googling, how do I make money in my business? You're going to stop buying every business book and listening to every podcast and just hoping, literally hope marketing, that people will magically start buying. Follow this proven process and make it happen for yourself. We have thousands and thousands of testimonials. This is 25 years in business, all ready for you to spend 6 months instead of 6 years or 15 years or 25 years building a multiple six-figure business. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about the offer, again, transparency, it is a $12,997 US offer, which is currently only $1,997 US for an extremely limited time only. So we can just help as many business owners and entrepreneurs as possible get multiple six figures and then just keep growing their business consistently every month with, literally working less, having more time to yourself and making more money than you ever have before. So don't delay, send me a private message today. Let's have a chat, see if it's a good fit. There's zero sales pitch. You have to be literally 100% ready to work with us. Like jumping in, I'm ready to start work today. Like I want this so badly. So there's no sales pitch. You're literally in or you're out. That's it. Go ahead, really think about what I've shared with you today. Get that setter and closer into your business as soon as possible and really focus on your audience and your offer so you are getting consistent minimum 30K months every single month. Okay, big love everyone. Thank you so much for your time. I know how precious it is and I hope you got a tremendous amount of value. If you are watching replay, hashtag replay, and please go ahead, send me a private message and let's get you those 5 sales in the next 5 days and a multiple six-figure business in the next 6 months. Thanks everyone, blessings and bye for now.